Good morning and welcome to the sharing of the daily word with Pulaski Heights United Methodist Church. My name is Kathleen McMurray. I'm one of the pastors here, and I am so thankful to be with you in this time of devotion this morning. I invite you to go with me into scripture with Psalm 90 today, verses 1 and 2. They read, "Lord, you have been our dwelling place in all generations. Before the mountains were brought forth, or ever you had formed the earth and the world, from everlasting to everlasting, you are God." From everlasting to everlasting, you are God. You know, I've heard a lot this year, over the past 7 months, since we have been living in this world that is very different than the world that we are used to inhabiting. Everything is different. Everything is new. We haven't been here before. We haven't done this before. It is unprecedented in our lives. And this creates a lot of additional stress, right? To do anything the first time causes anxiety. The first time that we use a new technology device, or the first time that we have to speak to somebody that we had an argument with a while ago. Any first time for something is a little bit intimidating. And we're facing a lot of firsts now, facing a world that is living in a first time, and something that we feel is unprecedented, at least in our lifetime. And that's where the scripture passage from Psalm is so powerful. From everlasting to everlasting, you are God. God, you have been our dwelling place in all generations. I have not faced a pandemic before in my lifetime. You have not faced a pandemic before in your lifetime, but God has. God has lived the whole of human history. And the church, with a capital C, the big church, the people of God, have also lived through pandemics and through plagues and through lots and lots of difficult situations. And so while we have not faced that before as individuals, we have faced that before as people. And God, who is our God from everlasting to everlasting, has faced all struggles, any struggle that we have. And I don't know about you, but I find great comfort in that. So that even though I am going through something that causes me anxiety and stress, as it is something that I haven't faced before, that I worship a God who is with me through it all, and a God who has been through it all. And that I'm part of a community of faith that has that as our heritage as well. And so I hope that brings you some comfort today, that God is our God from everlasting to everlasting.